Good morning. Today we're going to learn about Craigslist PVA accounts. Those are phone verified accounts, and basically what they are is a system that limits the amount of ads you can put in the services section of Craigslist. To illustrate, we have a little graph here. Let's say you wanted to put 18 ads up on Craigslist in the services section. You're limited to 3 ads per email account, okay? And that is not a very good way of limiting anything, because email accounts are free at Gmail and AOL and others. So an unscrupulous person, having no other check in place, would get 1,000 email accounts and be able to put up 3,000 ads, and his ads would drown out anyone else's ads. That would be all you'd see on there. It's just 3,000 ads of his and none of yours. So to prevent this, Craigslist has initiated the phone verified account, and the theory works like this. Basically, everyone has one phone, maybe 2. If you have 2, then I guess you could put 6 ads up on 2 accounts, right? But the average person has 2. Maybe if he asks a friend if he can borrow his, he's got 3. The point is that no one has 3,000, right? And so that type of abuse is prevented by having the phone verified account. Well, in our illustration here, if I wanted to put up 18 ads on Craigslist, and it doesn't matter what area, it could all be in one area, or it could be in several different regions. It could be in Chicago, 3 ads in Chicago, 3 ads in New York, LA, Florida, Texas, okay? It can be like that. Doesn't matter. You need a phone verified account for each email account and for every 3 ads. So, you've got your one phone verified account. That's the phone that everyone has in their pocket. How do you get these other ones? Well, you could buy them. There are many companies online that sell phone verified accounts, and basically they're taking the information that I'm about to give you and applying it and selling it to you for $5 an account. In other words, they do something that's very simple and very basic and easy and charge you $5 each, and because you don't know this stuff, you're helpless to pay. You have to pay if you want the ads up. So here's the secret. Okay, this is a Virgin mobile phone. This is the Kyocera Jax, and this cost me a grand total of $7.11 because I bought it at 7-Eleven. Now I believe it's $15 in there. Now the Kyocera is a great phone, and Virgin Mobile is an even better service. What makes it so special is that I can change the phone number of this phone every 24 hours online. It takes me about a minute, and I can do it for free. And try to think about a person who would need to change his phone number every 24 hours for free. I can think of some crooks, and I can think of some people who are making phone verified accounts. That's about it. But the beautiful thing about the phone is that Virgin Mobile makes it very easy to change your number constantly. So the phone, I put $20 on it each month because I don't want to have to hassle with the nickel and dime stuff. So I know I'm good. I only use it for phone verification, and then it just sits in a desk when I'm not verifying. I verify once a day, and every day I have an additional 3 ad potential. I could put an extra 3 ads every single day because I get a new email from Gmail, and I get a new phone verified account from my new phone number, and I can put a new ad. How do I put an ad in an area that's not my area code? Well, when Virgin Mobile asks me, when I tell them that I want a new phone number assigned on the web, then they ask me for my zip code. If I type in a New York zip code, they're going to give me a New York area code on my phone number. And if I type in a Chicago area code, if I type in a Chicago zip code, they'll give me a Chicago area code. So now you know the secret about posting in multiple cities. Wasn't that tough? No, it's incredibly easy, and you know, people should have figured it out a long time ago. But there's a second way besides the Kyocera and Virgin Mobile. There's a second way to do this. It's also very easy, and let me show you what it is. Okay, I want you to remember this website here, www.localcallingguide.com. Okay, it is essential to posters on Craigslist that you understand this site and what you're seeing here. What I'm seeing is for the area code 714, okay, just I picked it because it's mine, okay, these are the prefixes available, okay. This is who purchased them. The last number is what part of that prefix they purchased. So they purchased the whole range of the zeros, okay, 001, 002, 0001, 0002, 0003, in the 975 prefix in the 714 area code in the city of Santa Ana, California, right? Who purchased it? Cellco Partnership, which is also known as Verizon, right? So now, here's the secret. Many of these numbers have not been used by anyone. They're not assigned to anybody. What does that mean? That means that if you knew the default passcode to that number, you could call its voicemail and temporarily control that voicemail. Do they have default password? Yes, they almost all do. There are a few that I discovered that just don't have default passcodes. Certain phone services do not have default passcodes because they don't want people to do things of nature that we're suggesting here. Okay, WiMAX Communications is who? That's Magic Jack, one of my favorites. Magic Jack is easy because the default passcode is easy, and because they buy a lot of numbers, and to be honest, they don't sell most of them. And so what you do is, okay, I need a phone number so that Craigslist can tell me the code, my verification code, so that I can get an extra 3 ads up, right? So that's what I need. So what I'll do is I'll just go in here. I'm going to go, whoa, okay, WiMAX, all right? 714-975-6 what? 6 what? Well, that's up to you to guess. And so basically, you're just going to keep guessing. 6009, 6235, 6782, and you're just going to keep guessing. Let's try that last one. I'm going to go 7. Come on, baby. Oh, the phone must have died. Let's plug it in, and while I'm plugging this in, you can get a better understanding of this chart here. Okay, the other companies are not as easy as Magic Jack to borrow their voicemails. I like to go in to the Magic Jack number, then I like to record my greeting, my outbound greeting, because I want Craigslist to think that it's talking to a person, right? So I don't want a robot giving this big long speech about Magic Jack. It's almost an advertisement. I don't want that, because then if the code, the verification code that the Craigslist is going to give you is not going to be recorded. You need to have a quick greeting like, hello, thanks, goodbye. You know, just say, leave your number, and that's it. And just beep, right? So that when Craigslist, their voice machine software is going to talk right over and then say your secret passcode is, and you'll record it on the voicemail, right? Then you'll come back in and retrieve it, right? And that's done. Okay, so let's just try some numbers at random. It never takes long, and you know, okay, 7, 1, 4. We're going right here. See, 9756 is what WiMAX bought, right? But I don't know what's assigned and what's not assigned. 714 975 6722. Okay, we're just going to pop that in. Okay. Okay, that one is a disconnected number. It's no good. So we can try it again. 7 1 4 9 7 5 6 3 5 1. Okay, go. There, we got it. Did you see that? Did you see that? See how easy it was? I'm in. Now I put my default password. Okay? I have no messages, but I can control this voicemail completely. I can change the outgoing message.
Press 1 to record your unavailable message. After the tone, say your unavailable message, and then press the pound key.
Please leave your number.
Press 1 to accept this recording. Your message has been saved. Press 1 to record your unavailable.
You see how easy that was on the second try, and that's always, you know, roughly 50% of the time I get in that easy. Just guessing random numbers, and I just get in. And I record them so that I don't dial those same ones again. But, you know, to be honest, I don't even check the list. There's so many of them that there's no need to. But now I'm going to give that number to Craigslist as verifiable, right? Craigslist is going to call it. It's going to go over that short message that I left. It's going to go right over it, and it's going to leave the voicemail message for me. I come back in about 5 minutes, grab my secret passcode, and I have another 3 ads. So I hope none of you are going to abuse this information. Anyway, do what you can with it. Hopefully you make some money. And you know what? My information, my contact information, is at the bottom of this YouTube video. If you discover any of the passcodes for the other services, for example, Verizon, Pacific Bell, AT&T, Sprint, if you discover those through your Google searching or just from personal knowledge, please be so kind as to share it with me, and I'll share it with other people, and we'll all benefit from that information. So that's the end of this tutorial. I hope that you've learned something, and thanks a lot.